turn to yourself after years of being someone else. But it doesn't feel like coming home. It feels strange, like walking into a room you've never seen yet somehow belong to. You expected relief, joy, a reunion, but instead, you feel lost. Like you don't recognize your own voice, your own desires, your own silence. You spent so long being who they needed you to be, the calm one, the strong one, the fixer, that when you finally stepped away, you didn't know who was left. You thought healing would feel like remembering, but it feels like meeting a stranger, one who's been waiting for you in silence. You fear that if you stay in this unfamiliar space, you'll disappear. That without the old roles, you're nothing. But what if you're not empty? Just quiet? What if it's okay to not know? What if healing isn't about finding the right answers, but learning how to be with the questions? You worry that if you're not fixed by now, you've failed. But healing isn't linear, and returning to yourself is not a race. You've been told to just be yourself, as if you could flip a switch, as if the self you buried for survival could just reappear. You equate familiarity with safety. Believe that because the old pain feels known, it must be safer than this strange peace. You've minimized your disorientation because others expect you to be better by now. But grief for a lost self takes time. You've been taught that knowing means strength. But what if not knowing, and staying present anyway, is the bravest thing you've ever done? You've spent so long believing you had to be certain. You've forgotten how to be with the quiet, the unknown, the part of you that's still becoming. Your unfamiliarity isn't failure. It's proof you're no longer hiding. And now, you can begin to explore, not to fix, but to meet yourself. Healing starts not with answers, but with presence, with saying, I don't know who I am yet, and that's okay. I'm here. You don't have to know your purpose to honor your feelings. You only need to ask, what do I need right now? And listen, your silence isn't emptiness, it's integration, and the fact that you're allowing it without rushing is not weakness, it's wisdom. You are allowed to take up space without knowing why, to exist without explaining, to be not for anyone, not for a role, but for you. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming real, and real things take time to grow, to be seen, to be known. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be back yet. You can begin right now, by being gentle with the part of you that feels like a stranger. Start by listening to the part of you that still feels foreign, to the child who learned to disappear. Honor that fear, then gently invite it to be seen. Your journey back to self isn't a flaw, it's a truth. And the fact that you're doing it, after everything, is not weakness, it's courage. Healing isn't about erasing the past, it's about creating safety, a space where you can be unfamiliar, without shame, without pressure, without needing to perform. You are not broken. You adapted. And now you can evolve, not by becoming someone new, but by returning to the self that was always there. You are worthy of homecoming, not when you're fixed, not when you're certain, but right now, exactly as you are, even in your not knowing. If this resonates, you're not alone. For a gentle guide to help you navigate the unfamiliar, honor your journey, and heal from the inside, explore the link in the description.